Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the 44th episode of Uchuu Kyoudai, or Space Brothers, and last episode, Hibito was saved by Brian, basically. He was given the oxygen that he definitely needed in that situation, and now should be able to hold on long enough for, Buddy and his buddy to show up there and save him, so that's obviously great news, so let's get into it and see if they're all able to make it back to the base and all in one piece. So you never know when you're in such a dangerous environment. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, and there's Brian on his way to help Hibito because he's just a great senpai like that. When you're in space, oxygen is one of the best gifts you can give someone. But of course, we're not in the clear yet because we still have to successfully get back to base. But we're in a much better position than we were in at the beginning of last episode. Hopefully the lack of oxygen that he had before didn't cause any brain damage or anything. And opening. Yeah, opening. It would be great if Appa really could get like a dog spacesuit and go into outer space along with Hibito and Muta. That'd be great, wouldn't it? A dog in outer space. Oof. But I guess Appa will have to settle for being on some space-themed bed sheets, even though it's not quite the same. 3 astronauts. I assume it's referring to Hibito, Buddy, and the one that's with Buddy. But it could refer to... Oh no, because should be at least 4 astronauts, right, in this area? Because there's also Damien. Yeah, it's a good thing you saw it sparkle. Because Brian definitely did his best to save you. Because there he saved you from jumping back into the gorge and then gave you the oxygen. You owe him a lot. Yes. Just start clapping, of course. You have to believe in Brian, he always comes through. You think he likes the attention? That would be the worst case, yeah, if you go to the initial accident site. And they really didn't, you know, Hibito was on low borrowed time. Maybe you send Brian over there. That's why you send Brian. Exactly. So yeah, I guess Asuka really did play a big role in that. And that definitely made the difference, so yeah, good call. Well, I guess it was technically Muta's, yeah. But you pushed for it, and you were in a position to do so, which Muta wasn't. So you don't sell yourself short, you still did a lot there. I really would like to see him and Hibito both together, like hand in hand on the moon and stuff. Because they would probably be able to complement each other pretty well as far as any bad situation goes. Be able to watch each other's backs and all that. And Muta, of course, knew he would be fine, so no big surprise for him. Anything to say? We got a sigh of relief, at least. If you feeling a little bit awkward there. Yeah. Guess that's all you like really can say. Okay. But what about Damien? Is he okay? That's kind of what I'm wondering. Because the title has me a little bit worried that he might not be. Because there's going to be 4 astronauts in that area when they arrive, but the title said 3. Very concerning. Gotta love when your ride shows up in this kind of situation. Okay, he's going for a peace sign, I think. I was gonna do a fist bump at first, but no, just that. Or is he saying there's 2 people there, him and Damien? Is that what the 2 means? It's hard to say. Although he's probably just letting them know he's alright, really. Apparently he found it amusing. He has a much bigger backpack than Ibito does. And yeah, don't forget about Damien, guys. Don't forget to pick him up. That'd be pretty unfortunate. Okay, we did not forget Damien. That's good. But why is the episode called Three Astronauts, though? I still don't get that. Because I could have misread the title. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like the crisis has finally been resolved. That's great. It looks like it's Christmas time, so winter in New York City. Space. Gotta get some space stuff. Buzz and Neil, of course. I see. Oh, Brian and Eddie. So, yeah. Well, it's a little expensive. I could buy an external hard drive for that kind of money. Good for you. Probably not. But actually, I guess they would because we saw them, Saw one. That might just end up happening. Lucky for you, there's no native people on the moon that would be upset about you littering the moon with your earthly items. Yeah, I guess we just kind of changed that. Naturally. You did say that, so yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, now you say that. And what's with the sweat drop on your face, buddy? I'm not sure I agree with that, but it's a matter of opinion. And its helmet is so sparkly. Like three giant astronauts looking down on one little astronaut. Like there are titans about to eat him. Wow, 18 seconds. That would be useful to know. Also useful. Okay, I guess just all the important life lessons. People clearly had a lot of respect for Brian. Making me really wish Brian was still around. If we're gonna be a baka, it might as well be a Kiniku baka. I'm sure he was. Yeah, let's give him some time to rest. It was kind of a rough day for him. Oh, that looked pretty nasty. Because it was getting pretty cool for Brian or Damien. Okay. Is it Muta's involvement in it? Oh, that hand looks really bad. My hand kind of hurts just looking at that. Yeah, that looks pretty nasty. 3 months? Well, yeah, it's a good thing. Oh, I wouldn't touch that. Well, I wouldn't mind you warming my body up, you know. I know, right? But we're all safe and sound back at home. I wish there was an anime out there that took place entirely on the moon, like just on a moon colony. That'd be pretty cool. Well, why can't you? Well, that'd be cool. Ah, Muta. Okay. Was wondering who was gonna come out. And of course, it's our favorite Afro brother. A lot of monitors. Well, of course, the moon is real. What? I would love for somebody to bring me a moon rock as a souvenir. I've always wanted to have like a nice big old moon rock. That guy is so weird. Just so weird. Dancing his way out of the room. And of course, the way he talks in general is very weird. See me? Oni-chan, I'm here. Okay. I want to back up a little bit. Nobody wants to see this in their camera feed. A lot of dangerous things happened. What's that look for? Yeah, that was yeah, pretty standard moon adventure. So you didn't almost die in a hole or anything like that? What operating system does that computer use? I don't really recognize the taskbar down there. Yeah, that was the important thing, the view of the stars, you know. And yeah, I'm sure it was great. Definitely wouldn't have any light pollution or anything up there. I'm sure that's literally the best place to get a good view of the stars is on the moon. Yeah, we could see that. But that's secondary to the nice stars view. Oh, this is where the three astronauts come in, okay. Of course, Brian, naturally. And Azuma's would be one as well, right? Yeah, and is the third one gonna be Muta? Because Muta gave him the idea, so... So yeah, the third one would definitely be Muta. Yeah. Well, Muchan is what he calls him, but... You know, it's Muta. Yes, I hope you're right. I want to see that. That would be great. Actually got chills from that. Well, don't cry too much, Muta. You don't want to cry in front of your younger brother. Just fidgeting with something. And yes, it goes without saying. And it's actually over. Wow, that episode actually went by pretty quickly. Probably because this is the only episode where I wasn't like afraid for Hibito's life, you know? So there's much less at stake. That's probably why it went so quickly, just because the previous episodes went so slowly because, well, things were moving slowly and Hibito's life was hanging by a thread, so that's probably the reason why this one felt quick. But yeah, it was a good episode, definitely. Some very nice moments here and there. And yeah, it took a while before we found out exactly what the three astronauts title meant, but I'm just glad everybody survived. And it's just great to see how much admiration all the astronauts have for Brian. Like, he was clearly pretty popular, pretty respected, pretty well liked. Which is great to see. You know, teaching the other astronauts all the valuable life lessons. Like how to hit on Russian women, I think was one of them. Okay. That was the 44th episode of Space Brothers. And this episode, yeah, Hibito finally got successfully rescued. Buddy and Freddy showed up. They saw he was okay because it gave them like a peace sign, which could have meant a lot of things, you know. But the point is, he was there. He was okay. It's all good. We got him in the vehicle, the Beetle, along with Damien, and we headed on back to base. And their their doctor, you know, took a look at him and did what she can do. Looks like Damien has like pretty bad case of frostbite, like a really swelled up hand that just looks really nasty and all that. But you know, it'll be better eventually. I think she said 3 months, so that's quite a while. That's like an entire anime season worth of time, you know. So it's nothing. It's nothing to sneeze at, but it's doable. You know, at least it didn't like lose the hand or anything. That would have been really bad. So certainly not as bad as it could have been, which is good. Actually, a little bit of a Brian flashback, and I mean, there wasn't a lot of it, point of that beyond just finding out the origin of the little spaceman, which is important, certainly. And apparently, he used to say, uh, either Neil or Buzz. I kind of forget which was which, but it used to say one of them, like Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin. You know, they that faded away, so he just wrote Brian on it instead, which makes sense because Brian did become an astronaut. So why not make him the one on there? So it's all cool. Don't know what happened to the other one. I don't know what they said. What happened with that? The lightning electricity effect behind Buddy was a little bit weird, but you know. But he also seemed pretty interested in the frostbite, the big puffy hand, which just looked huge and just kind of put an oven mitt over it. And that line will be warming up your body more. And wait till we stick an IV in you. I think I may have missed that line. No wonder they called her a sadist. Yeah. That's gotta really suck for him. Just, I could not imagine having my hand be that messed up, because I think it's a right hand too. I'm fairly certain. My right hand's pretty important to me. I use it for my mouse, so kind of important. But yeah, just somebody was a little bit jealous, which makes sense. I would like her to warm me up as well, so. And then we had a nice little one-on-one conversation between Mutsa and Hibito, which was pretty nice. Very nice. Because I'm sure Mutsa was pretty worried about Hibito. Like, he made comments about how he knows he'll be back safe because he always is. He made comments like that, but I'm sure he was still worried. I mean, you could kind of tell from some of his reactions. So getting to actually talk to Hibito after all that worry, for it to actually feel real that he's safe and everything. So it was nice. And of course, Hibito talked about the nice view of the stars and all that, because that's the biggest takeaway from that to him, which makes sense. That's just kind of his character. And then he talked about the 3 astronauts that saved him, and finally the title made sense. 3 astronauts that saved him were Brian, Azuma, and Muta. So I'm sure he's glad to hear that he played such a big important role in saving his younger brother, because as an older brother, he feels like that's kind of his responsibility, to look out for his younger brothers. So I'm sure that made him really happy to hear. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to say on the episode for the most part. It was good, definitely good. And oh yeah, he also made a comment about them standing on the moon together or whatever, and I really do hope we get to see that. I want to see them in space together as brothers at some point in the show. That would be really great to see. So, yeah. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.